A promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Mission. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy, or Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
BROOKLYN, BROOKLYN, BROOKLYN.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy. You know what I'm saying? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, you know what I mean? I'm a thankful Net fan. We're going to get into that, but I'm thankful for real life stuff, you know. Thankful for my family, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for life. Thankful for my job. Thankful for my, I mean, that, and God, I know everything else, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful. I'm a thankful Net fan, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, I get to watch a team that's growing right now, you know, and like I said last stream, which was an epic stream, that Jordi Fernandez is coaching and winning expeditiously. You got Tyrese Martin out there, 10 3-pointers in a row. That's just like a video game, some shit like that. I'm mad as hell. I ain't putting no money on that shit, man. Some of me, but the win, I care more about the win. It ain't about the money and missing a parlay. But if somebody did hit the parlay with Tyrese Martin, they came up hella quick. I can't lie to you. But yeah, man. Happy Happy Thanksgiving, man. Shout out to Claude Smith. Claude Smith said I'm a thankful Nets fan too, Breezy. That's what's up. Shout out to Leaf in the building. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to yeah, man. This shit is real, bro. Shout out to Easy. See, I got the comments scrolling across. Don't crash the whip. Shout out to everybody that joined the panel. I'm thankful for everybody that helped me grow this podcast. It's 787, but this shit is fun building it. Just doing it is not work like that. But don't get it twisted. I appreciate the super chat. You know what I mean? I don't want to try to get that twisted. Like, I do appreciate that too. But yeah, man, I'm thankful for the panel and the chat. I'm thankful for how much fun I had doing this podcast. I'm thankful for the people that I met in real life because of this podcast. People that, you know what I'm saying? Like if I ever seen them in like, and I say in real life, I mean like in person. That's all I mean. Because this is real life, but seeing somebody in person and social media is different. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for you know, my guy Jay, he helped me grow the podcast, and everybody that pretty much joined the panel. I'll be here all night telling you how much you know what I mean. But it's Thanksgiving, so I just figured that's what I'll do it for. You know what I mean. I'm thankful for Jay helping me build the platform. You know what I'm saying. I'm thankful for Leaf without the super chats and with the super chats. You know what I'm saying. I'm thankful for Iceman. I'm thankful for Pulse. You know what I mean? I'm thankful for everybody that helped me grow the podcast. I'm thankful for all of the funny moments that y'all don't know about that I watch in the replays and I just be laughing. Like this shit is hilarious. Like it is a lot of good content, you know what I'm saying? Or it's a lot of good content. So, you know what I mean? I enjoy doing this podcast. So I'm saying to y'all, I'm thankful for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for y'all. Harlem in the comments, he ain't letting up. He said Harlem 1967 said still smoking on that Suns pack, LOL, laughing emoji. He said smoking on that Magic pack tomorrow. Shit. Yo, another thing I wanted to tell y'all too, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could holler at me about tickets. If y'all a Brooklyn Nets fan, you could be part of the, you know what I'm saying, getting tickets to come with me to the game, you know what I mean? Tickets is only $25. Excuse me, me and Jake, we trying to situate something where, you know what I mean? We could, you know what I'm saying, how y'all come to the game, but we can't go to that game tomorrow because it's sold out. Harlem, that shit is gonna be different because Orlando Magic is a playoff team now and they competing and they playing well. So you know, I know they want to see how the Brooklyn Nets measure up to them. You know, Tyrese Martin, yo, go tell us, yo. I need y'all Nets fans to tell us, yo. Tell Iceman to spread the word. They go Iceman right there, yo. Iceman should. I gotta throw the link in the chat. I gotta throw the link in the chat because I was just about to talk about you, and then you jumped in the chat. So I gotta throw the link in the chat. Um, Harlem, don't try he's get clout for the Nets because the Knicks is trash. But Barry bringing that energy, I love it. Shout out to Ayo George when he said Breezy Nets up, man. We have fun. Our coach. It don't matter who out there. He's gonna have them winning. Iceman in the building. Yo, listen. This is what I'll say before I throw the link in the chat. Is Jordi Fernandez changes my mind to how I perceive basketball and the hype around who's on the floor because he's giving players a chance to make their name. Tyrese Martin. What draft pick you know out of the top three ever hit 10 3-pointers in the game? Realistically, Zion, John Morant, R.J. Barrett. Who? Who? Luca hit 10 threes in a game? Maybe. He might have. I'm just saying. I ain't saying Tyrese Martin is Luca Doncic. Let's slow it down. All I'm saying is when you got a coach that could get stay connected with his players, this is like magic. This is coaching. He said that Cam Thomas got a superpower. Jordi Fernandez got a superpower. He got a superpower of coaching, man. Or I guess he'd be too humble to say that. Oh, he wants to earn his stripes, earn his, you know. And again, it's only 19 games into the season, so I understand. So I won't even. I will. I will. I will go forward, but I'll go forward without him because I'm a big fan. Saying that, yeah, he knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's doing. And you gotta pay attention to what a good coach does to a team, to a unit, to a squad, to the guys that don't get no minutes. That's at the end of the bench, and your coach is telling you like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you minutes. Just wait for your chance. It's coming. Trust me. Don't worry about it." And then you got content creators like Iceman giving y'all videos. Go watch his content, telling y'all about Tyrese Martin way back. You feel me? Earlier this season, you know what I'm saying? like I said, man, pay attention to the panel. The only reason why y'all might not grasp onto what we saying is because it's avatars. You know what I mean? Y'all don't get to see us actually talking. So I'll do a better job if like one person is talking. Hold on. My fault. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm saying, man. I didn't even know y'all was gonna pull up like that, man. But I'm definitely about to throw the link in the chat. But yeah, man, I just wanted to tell you I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful for all of the fun and all of the love that gets shown, all of the respect. You know what I'm saying? All of the net fan talk. You know what I mean? Me learning the game. You know what I mean? Me listening, not just talking. You know what I'm saying? Listening to different, you know, content creators or fans just talking back and forth. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like a person that know everything, but I know the game, and I'll be listening to game. You know what I mean? Game recognized game. Man. I study basketball. I'm a student of the game, so I'm thankful for basketball. I'm thankful for basketball. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, I love basketball. Man, I'm here because of basketball. So I want to say thank you. You know what I'm saying? To all the basketball gods that's listening. Thank you. Yeah, word. Oh man. Word. Shout out to Vice in there. Word, man. Thankful, man. Word. Yeah, shout out to Close Smith. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I just want to tell you how I'm thankful. You know what I mean? I don't know how long I could be here. You know what I'm saying? I might have to do something, go to the store, get some, do something. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? I'm just cooling. I just wanted to pull up real quick to let y'all know I'm thankful, man. Serious. I'm thankful for Cam Thomas and Jalen Wilson and all of these players that's out there playing really good basketball. I'm thankful for Schroeder taunting KD, letting him know this is the Brooklyn way. I'm thankful for you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, Cam Thomas doing everything that he was doing. I'm thankful for Jalen Wilson. I'm thankful for Noah Clowney, for Trendon Walford. I'm thankful for these players because they be out there hooping. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Claxton, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got big love and respect for you know what I mean? You got it's like Clax head down in the game and I see him play better than this, man. I want the best for Clax, man. I ain't gonna front on you, Clax, but you gotta play better, man. You gotta play better, man. You know what I'm saying? I see you hype when Tyrese Martin was going off, so hopefully that set you up. Maybe you could run a little pick and roll with Tyrese Martin. Can Tyrese Martin run a pick and roll? I've seen him dish it to Ben a couple times. Yeah, like two dishes. Crazy. Uh, oh man. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Thought I was finna cook. You know what I'm saying? Thought it was my turn to cook, you know, 'cause I do that around this time of year, know what I mean? It's too much. You know? But yeah, man. All right. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. I'm gonna probably be on for a few minutes, but basically what I wanted to say is it's a lot of hype around Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey. And y'all talk if y'all know college ball, talk y'all talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad y'all. I just want to hear it. You know what I mean? But we all agreed that Cam Thomas supposed to be with them on the team, whoever it is. So once we agreed on that, I'm good. Y'all good. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, and I'm cool with it. You feel what I mean? Shout to Iceman on the panel. Let's just get a quick commercial real quick, Iceman, before we get into it.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You know where you can find me on X, Iceman the Don, and the Tip Off of Brooklyn Net podcast on YouTube. You heard?
Nah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm in the kitchen. My fault. You know what I mean? I'm moving around. Yeah, hello. I said, all right. So again, what they miss on your podcast? You did a video about Tyrese Martin. Just, just tell them what you told him before Tyrese Martin did what he did last night to the
Oh,
Phoenix Suns.
oh, they want me to go back. Okay. So on the podcast, I talked about him playing in summer league, and I thought he was the third best scorer, and he was coming off the bench. And when he took his 3 pointers, every time they looked like they was going in. And a few that he missed, you could tell they were slightly off, but it still looked like it was going in. Even though it was off, it's kind of hard to understand, but his shot looked like it's going in every time he shoots. And he took his time, he didn't force anything. And that he stood out. So along with Jalen Wilson shooting 50%, I said this dude is shooting 42 or 43%. And he was the highest. He was over Noah Clowney in 3-point percentage, but he was right behind Noah Clowney in scoring, and he was coming doing that off the bench. And then on the podcast I talked about that break after the summer league that they didn't sign him, and I said on the podcast they need to go out and get Tyrese Martin because of how he scored off the bench and made it look easy. You know what I mean? It was too easy, and the 3-point percentage was good. So after that, a couple months later, I say like 2 months or a month and a half later, they traded for his rights in the G League, and then had him try out on the roster. And then I talked about plenty of times. I said he's gonna make the team. You know what I mean? It's easy. Amari Bailey was trying out too. No shots at Amari Bailey, but Tyrese had a more complete game because he was already known for defense in the G League. And he could create and he could shoot the three. So I just think he needed to be more consistent with it, with his offensive game to actually stay on the NBA floor or whatever. And he just ran into the right coach. And now that he has the right coach who's like, yeah, I'll let you shoot. You can see clearly the dude can shoot. You know what I mean? He missed a couple shots the last game, like I said, but his shot always looks like it's going in from the release. And if you shooting 43% in 41% in college or 42% in the NBA, you're definitely a shooter. And when he shoots, it's gonna go in. It's like Cam Johnson. You know what I mean? That type of skill of shooting, but the dude can score. He's just not a shooter. He can score, he can pass, and he can play defense. He has an all-around game. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about Tyrese is that he dribbles high on creation, but he uses his shot making to get you with the hands up and stuff like that to, you know what I mean? So he can drive to the lane and dish like he did with Ben. He's a good disher to like the bigs. You know what I mean? He'd do a little drop or drive all the way to the lane and drop off. But that's what I talked about in the podcast. Y'all should tune in
Yeah,
because I just did another one today. I'll probably put it out tomorrow about the guys that's in the G League now.
yeah. So let me ask you again, best putting talent on the barometer from the first two rounds from 1 through 60, hypothetically, right? That being said, you don't know exactly what you're going to get, but my point is, when you got a head coach that could get the best out of any draft pick, you got to put it on the scale of now. Jordi Fernandez wasn't. I didn't know he would be this much of an X factor. I mean, Tyrese Martin had 33 points in his whole NBA career before Jordi Fernandez put him in the game. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Jordi Fernandez is a, a superpower. His coaching is his superpower is coaching, man. He says that about Cam Thomas, and he never says I have a superpower. He's not going to say it. I'm gonna say it. You know, I'm gonna say I'm a big fan. I'm gonna say he's not gonna say that he's gonna do the work. He's gonna look how he is when one of his players get into a situation with the refs and he feel a need to call foul. I mean challenge. He's the best in the league right now. What rookie coach got business doing that? Somebody that's a student of the game. Look at Claude Smith comment. Jordy started coaching when he was 15. He's 41 now. He has an advanced degree in sports psychology. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, listen. Ayo George was agreeing with you. He said Tyrese Martin defense good. Three times a charm asking about nah, he got defense. Tyrese Martin got defense. You know what I'm saying? His defense is pretty solid. You know what I mean? He lock up. You know what I mean? Like he get on the perimeter. I mean, just like any small forward, you don't want to see them get switched off into the paint. You know what I mean? He not like a Wofford and not like that. You see, shorter than a Wofford, but you know you could kind of compare him to Mikal Bridges, but a Mikal Bridges that want to be here and his friends don't play for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Like type shit. You know what I mean? Or Claude Smith said, "Superpower." this
So
this
Claude, I would think Claude he means by how some coaches misuse their players. I think he has a better understanding of how to use all of his players. I don't think anybody he's been using has been used in the wrong way. Like when we had Jock Vaughn, he used them in the wrong way. You know what I mean? He wouldn't put them in position to win, to be successful. Like he's putting everybody on his team in a place to be successful. As far as Breezy talked about Cam Thomas, right? Now he's pushing Cam Thomas to drop dimes. And he's like, oh, your scoring is nice, but Jock Vaughn will like sit on the bench. No, go back in there and try to drop dimes. Oh, you got too many turnovers. Do it again. You know what I mean? Like keep pushing you till he gets you where he think you should be at. You know what I mean? He thinks Cam Thomas should average probably like 6 assists. And that's what he's looking for. He's just not looking for a scoring, so he's pushing everybody to do a lot more things than they normally can do.
Look at Claude Smith. He said you answering for Breezy. Hello, man. Ice Man wanted to say, I'm about to go next. Go ahead, Ice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He trying to max out these players' abilities. That's all I got to say. Breezy.
Yeah, nah, you good. Yo, listen, I think what I mean by superpowers coaching is, in a nutshell, for you to say that this comment, in a nutshell, I'm saying it in what you said, in my own words. You said Jordy started coaching when he was 15. He's 41 now. So if you ever heard this quote called, if you do anything for 10,000 hours, you'll be great at it. That's Jordi Fernandez. He's been, if you're doing for 15 to 41, you definitely did it for 10,000 hours. I'm not sure on the math of 26 years, but I'm pretty sure 10,000 hours fits in it. If I'm wrong about that shit, I'm a Google it, fact check it. Well, I'm pretty sure that's 10,000 hours, man. And that's my point. Anybody who put 10,000 hours into anything will be successful. And we're looking at a coach that was a student of the game from literally 15 years old. You got to have a passion for it to do it that young. You know, he made, you know, again, you don't know how that will influence the impact of culture of basketball, you know? Um, but yeah, I hope I answered your question because I'm basically saying what you said. He has an advanced degree in sports psychology. Like, bro, advanced degree. Like, you know these things, Corey. Why are you asking this question, man? Come on, man. You answering the question you already asked me. This is his superpower. You think he need more than that? He probably do got more than that, bro. He fight. Listen to his post game interviews. He's smart. He know the game, man. Shout out to Quest One. Happy Thanksgiving, man. You know what I mean? With everybody for what y'all thankful for. You know what I'm saying? Word. Third time's a charm. He said, I like our coach. We have a coach that could be up there with the best, and we have a team's coach. Word. Cole Smith. Shit. He said, yeah, I read that low because I didn't know if I wanted to read it. You know what I mean, I was trying to figure out if it was some bullshit. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Questwood, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Yo, shout out to Hakeem Benny Ness versus anyone and everyone. He said Brooklyn. Yo, man, I'm thankful, man. Y'all, you know what I mean? Just be thankful, man. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful, hit the like button. Be thankful, subscribe. You know what I mean? Don't crash the whip, you know what I'm saying? Don't crash the whip. Claude Smith said, early breezy, I don't overglaze because of that. You do. Wow. You gonna give it to me like that on Thanksgiving? Hold on. You trying to say I'm wrong for having confidence and optimism and the coach that we yearned, pause, wanted. Again, if you went through the era with us with Kenny Atkinson, you know how hurt we are. I'm not wrong for being excited that he's healing the wounds that were created when Kenny Atkinson got fired. He's healing those wounds that I felt from then. That was 4 seasons ago, and I'm overjoyed because of it. I'm healed because of it, because now I can believe again. Now I can look at it and say it's not only relies on the players for the win or loss, because we got a coach that's confident, a coach that knows the game, that studied the game, that before he became a head coach actually was a student of the game, literally and figuratively. I'm pretty sure he's learning now on the fly. You know. Again, Claude Smith. Why you want to do this, man? You know for a fact that all of the stuff that him doing before he became a head coach warrants him to, you know, for me to say I can acknowledge what's happening. You know. I mean, let's call it what it is. Why are we the favorites on DraftKings? Why are the Brooklyn Nets the favorite on DraftKings versus Orlando Magic? Why? Why? Isn't this supposed to be a actual favorite situation for Orlando Magic? Why? Because we just beat Golden State Warriors. Because we just beat the Phoenix Suns. Because we just beat the Sacramento Kings. That's why. And you want to tell me ain't no trades happen? Everybody said the tank about to happen, like the trade's finna happen. When the trade gonna happen? If it's gonna happen, let it happen. They were like, what? Y'all saying that this dude Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper, those the guys that's gonna come in and they gonna make it happen. And that we should start with them and Cam Thomas. Don't focus on Schroeder, Cam Johnson, and DFS. I'm a net fan that's seeing us win. A win is a win. Y'all want a prettier win? Y'all want to select guys to give you the win? Nah, a win is a win. If it was Ace Bailey hitting 10 3-pointers, I celebrate it. If it's Tyrese Martin hitting 10 3-pointers, I celebrate it. A win is a win. And all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I'm not contrasting the how you say the projections of these players and what they will be in 4 years and this or that. I'm saying that the coach knows what he's doing with rotation. I don't know, and his superpower is coaching. I can't explain what Jordi Fernandez is doing. I've never seen a coach do this. I don't even know if Kenny Atkinson was this good, man. Oh, shout out to Questline, man. He said drop the like button as usual. For sure. For sure. Cole Smith said I have confidence too. Cautious optimism. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying about me and you, Claude. I'm not scared to lose. I did enough losing as a net fed in my life that I'm just immune to it. And this is what I'm saying. It's different. I like being the underdog. We was the underdog this season. You ain't see me complain about it. All I said was I accept it. I ain't really want to lose, but I accept that's what I guess the franchise trajectory was. And then Jay said that he would, and they said they ain't tanking, and then Jay was right. They ain't tanking. They competing. And even if y'all want them to take, y'all should realize they probably doing what they did to raise their trade stock anyways. to see where they want to go. You know what I mean? So you be playing well for that. It's an 82 game season. I be feeling like they discussing it as if it's an NFL schedule. NFL 17 weeks. It's like, you know, August, October, something like that, September to like February. If it was that, and then we had a record like this, then yeah, it'd be different. But no, this go all the way to April, or further than that. And I don't know what's going to happen, but y'all making it seem like y'all ain't going to have fun with Breezy because I'm celebrating the win. Like, look at Breezy celebrating the win because Tyrese Martin hit 10 threes. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Your Ice, so Iceman, player development. Let's just talk about player development.
All right.
What do you see far as player development in like players in minutes? So let me be clear. Like I feel like they player develop them when they practicing and this and that, and every time they get an opportunity, they ready to play and they be ready to win. Everybody stepped up immediately when they got the opportunity, playing better than they were the season before. So my question to you is, a healthy team. You know all the players that's injured on our roster. A healthy roster. What does this, based off of what you've seen from this 9-10 record? What does a healthy roster for the Brooklyn Nets look like to the Eastern Conference?
I don't know. That's the thing that puzzles me, right? Is that so far we never had a healthy roster, and we still winning games, and we lost some games that we could have won. And you know what I mean? I'm like, I still ask myself, could this team be better than what I'm thinking? Because I still don't think we're a good team. But the way they are playing, they're getting contributions from from the end of the bench. You know what I mean? And then look to watch the game, you were like, oh, we ain't got no centers. Oh, Ben ain't playing, or Schroeder not playing, so we finna lose this game. And they don't fucking lose. You know what I mean? Part of my friends, they don't lose. And I'm like, bro, like this is crazy. So I don't know what a healthy team would do, because then you're gonna get rebounding from Dayron. You know what I mean? And if Plax get healthy, you have more shot blocking in the paint, and then Clowney back, and then other guys. I don't know. You know what I mean? I got to see it.
Yeah. Again, man, shout out to Iceman. I'm thankful for Iceman and I mean helping me grow the podcast. Subscribe to Iceman channel. Um, Listen, I like how Noah Clowney developed. I like that he going out there intentional shooting the three ball. I like that Tyrese shooting the three ball. We actually got guys that can shoot, knock down the three ball, like at a high clip, and it makes us such a good team, man. And I don't know what we look like as a healthy team either. And but I do know if we don't trade none of these players, it's the part that hurt the most is never knowing what this team could be. Win, lose, or draw, going to the playoffs, or not going to the playoffs. But to see them play this well and to think they're gonna break this group up for the next draft, I know it's easy for some fans to digest, but not me, because I just see us winning. If we just had the same team and we was trash just on our own, I'd be like, yeah, man, hurry up for next season. It's like we focus on the next season so much that some of us don't want to enjoy this season. You know what I mean? I want Nets fans to enjoy the season, man. We gotta be thankful for what we got. We got this year, man. It's Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? We ain't at the next draft yet. We ain't at the summertime and all of that yet. You know what I'm saying? We not there. We right here, right now. And right now, Cam Thomas is what he said what he was gonna be. He said he's gonna be they not even looking at his leg until 4 weeks later. So he rehabilitated in for a whole month. They not stressing whether or not, based on what let's say, you know, based on what he did, they decide what contract he get. Do I give him a contract? Yes. I seen you come back and outscore the New Orleans Pelicans in the fourth quarter, and I seen him come back and outscore the Kings in the fourth quarter. Am I paying Cam Thomas because he could outscore a whole team by himself in the fourth quarter? Yes. Just based on that, I'm paying him. Well, regardless of what free agent and Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper, y'all gonna want Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper to do the same exact things that Cam Thomas is doing and more. Hit game winners, score down the stretch, you create your own offense. You don't need no X and O's from the coach because you got the ball in your hand. Type shit. Right? That's what Cam Thomas doing. All Cam Thomas is doing, he need a screen like everybody else. Give him a screen, pick and roll, give him something. And he gonna create. And you're gonna expect the same thing out of any of the players that we draft next season. If it's a generational draft, let me ask you, Ice Man. If it's a generational draft, how many of the players are good out of 60? Let's say 30. They ever go to 60. Out of 30, the first round.
How many players are going to be good?
Yeah, I'm saying for it to be considered a generational draft. Some people say 5 players only got to be good. I'm just always asking this question because everybody I can't get around this draft conversation. Like, it is what it is. But that's what I mean. Like, in your opinion, how many players got to be good out of 30?
I don't even know, bro. It's got to be close to 10 or more. You know what I'm saying? For the draft to be a good draft. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to get, if a draft is that good, that means you had a lot of talent in one draft that succeeded. You know what I mean? So it's got to be like 10 plus players or something like that. I don't know if it's 5. You know what I'm saying? You get 5 good players out of 30. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all good. Oh man, Claude Smith with the sidebar comment. All right, Claude Smith. I'm not going to disagree with this. Let's just call it the Thankful Day. I mean, the Nets Thankful Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, I think it's true. Hold on. Go ahead, Iceman. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you know. But this draft is loaded with talent. Even going towards the second round, it's for real loaded. Like, it's loaded with guys, different style of player guys, height wise, centers, power forwards, wing players. There's everything, you know what I'm saying, in this draft. And I've been watching a little bit of college myself, checking out players. And yeah, I would say, like, yeah, I'm impressed with some of the players that folks are talking about and folks that are not being talked about. One of my point guards I'm looking at right now is Jeremiah Fairs. Solid point guard. He's only 6'3" or 6'4". For I think don't let me get this wrong. I think it's Oklahoma he plays for, but dude is nice. Dude is nice.
So what you think he's gonna get drafted at? Like what? Not 1, 2, or 3, but what pick?
Oh, he's going late. He's going late. Draft. He a
What about
rookie too.
Yeah, like, so what about Boogie Flan? Did he a teens too? Like, he around Boogie Flan, him and them both around the same?
Nah, he probably gonna go later than Boogie, but he's working his game right now. The games that he played, he's been dropping numbers, and he's been doing it wild crazy. And his name keeps popping up on Twitter and everywhere. Like, this dude is real nice. You know what I mean? So I don't know where he's gonna be up in the draft boards. I don't even know if he's coming out this year. You know what I mean? I was trying to figure out some information to see if he's gonna come out this year. But dude, nice. He reminds me of a smaller Westbrook, and like Westbrook, like Ben Simmons type player. And if I send you a video of this dude dropping dimes, he's doing like some Steph Curry with the dime. Like, he'll drop a dime, run down court, zip it to the wing, and just turn around and run back. Like, he know the shot is going in. You know what I'm saying? Confident in his teammate. It's wild.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, all right. So, do you think we should just get Ace Bailey and make sure we tank? Let the fans know what you think.
Me? I see it two ways. I understand what Dylan and them were saying the other day, right? Because you could, but the difficulty is tanking when you have this coach. The coach is stopping players, stopping the team from tanking because, as you've seen, it doesn't matter who's on the team. Like, we're gonna win games regardless. I don't care if you could trade everybody. You could trade, you know what I mean? Like, you can trade as much players as you want. He's still gonna win games, and that's the problem. So trying to tank is more difficult with the coach. You know what I mean? It's not really. I don't even really think it's the players. I just think it's him pushing them to the max, and they buying into the system like you would want. So they playing like the way they should play. So I think it's more difficult to actually tank than to just go through the season and lose the games that you lose and draft where you want to draft. But to their point, you need one of the you need one of the top guys because that's what the team is missing. You don't have a, you know what I'm saying? You don't have a KD anymore. You don't have a PG. You know what I mean? Cam Thomas is here dropping buckets, but the help that he needs, you know what I mean, is in like that top area. Unless I know guys don't like my dude, but you know what I'm saying? Brandon Ingram is my guy. I will if we was to get Ace, I would love Brandon Ingram here. You know what I'm saying? But some folks don't want Brandon
Nah, I
Ingram.
think that's redundant. Cause like, my thing is, I got my knock on Brandon Ingram is his motor. But if you got a coach like Jordi Fernandez, it may be able to bring the best out of Brandon Ingram. But Brandon Ingram come with that contract too. And yo, man, so I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if Brandon Ingram. My thing is this: we gotta get players that help us with our identity. Players that want to bring a championship to the Brooklyn Nets because they know this franchise got zero championships, and they want to help bring this franchise there first. So I don't know if we get that from Brandon Ingram. I'm not fair to knock none of his skill set, his offense, his defense, none of that. But his motor, I don't know, man. I don't know if that he care about that. You know what I'm saying? So Ace Bailey, I don't know who I want him next to, but I know we need a back to the basket player, and we probably need more. I like him as a roam defender. He seemed like a roam defender. But we would need somebody to back him up. I don't know if we want Clowney at 5 and Ace at 4. I don't think that's fair. I think we need Ace at 3, not at 4.
Yeah,
You can't put him in the wrong position when he get here neither. That's
that's
another thing. You know what I'm saying?
that's the question on how they're going to draft and what positions are they going to, like, you know what I'm saying? I know you drafted talent, but are you going to actually draft like a power forward that's like another 6'10", 6'11" that can actually play center too, you know what I mean? That's capable of having the size and the skill set. Like, are you going to draft somebody like that? Because that changes everything to like what you're saying. You know what I mean? A guy that's what's the word? That can play multiple positions. You know what I'm saying? You can move them up the
Yeah.
lineup, down the lineup. I don't know how they're going to draft because there are guys in this draft that's like that. You know what I mean? So it all depends on how they're trying to build a roster.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You giving Jordy just any player, not any players, but you know, these are not highly scouted players, I guess, right? And they succeeded. And I wasn't necessarily a fan of taking a bunch of 3 pointers, but if it's broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? If it's broke, don't fix it. And I feel like Schroeder, he pushed the ball. Him and Ben Simmons, they get um within the 3 point line and create offense from there too. You could get that from a little bit from Clowney, a little bit from DFS, Jalen Wilson, Schroeder, Cam Thomas, and I do see that we've been using that. We've been playing both sides of the 3 point line. That's made us a better team. And I think some teams they kind of slept on Trendon Watford shooting a 3, slept on DFS shooting it, definitely slept on Tyrese Martin. I said, yo, after he hit like 5, I was surprised he was still getting open. Like, yo, how are they not guarding him? Like, yeah, you see Tyrese Martin hitting the first 1 or 2. You're like, yeah, you lucky. No, I ain't paying attention to you. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But after the third or fourth or fifth, I think they wake up. You know what I'm saying? And then he hit 10. I'm like, yo, they just cannot guard him. It ain't even about whether or not they see him. They can't guard him, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Bradley Beal was talking about that. I watched the interview this morning, and he said like after the first three, you like hold on, like all right, we got you know what I'm saying we got. He said by that time it was too late. You know what I'm saying? He already caught a rhythm, and it was nothing we could do about it after that. You know what I'm saying? He got hot, and he stayed hot, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, y'all was tripping on that. Shouldn't have left him
so
open like that.
So let's slow it down because the chat they keep bugging us about Dylan Harper, man. Let's talk about Dylan Harper real quick, man. I see Claude Smith and Big Priest. They keep talking about Dylan Harper. Let's really have a conversation about Dylan Harper. I'll start it off and say, yeah, it's impressive for him to score 37 points, something like that. Do we need to tank and have a whole bad season? I liken what Schroeder's doing to what Dylan Harper could do. If he's going to be doing what Schroeder going to do is doing right now and more. You know what I'm saying? At one point earlier in the season, they said that we had the best backcourt with Schroeder and Cam Thomas. It was real conversations about that. So y'all saying that Dylan Harper is way better than Schroeder and he's going to do what he does plus more. Now that being said, I see Schroeder playing 94 feet. I imagine y'all going to say Dylan Harper is going to play 94 feet. He plays both sides of the floor as far as Ron Harper. Why would you ask me a question like that? Well, maybe I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that to say that when it comes down to this Dylan Harper guy, I want to have a conversation about this guy because you guys keep mentioning this guy, right? So okay, so he scored 36 points, 37 points, back to back games. This is what he's doing. All right, so fine. So now on top of that, he can create his own offense. That's why he's able to put up so many points. He's a straight bucket, and he play the other side of the ball. Is he somebody that we should be building with? Should we use our pick for that? Yeah. Now, all I'm saying is, case in point is, I don't know who we should get out of Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper, but we talking about Dylan Harper. The Nets has success with great point guards: Kenny Anderson, Jason Kidd, Stephon Marbury, and maybe a Dylan Harper. So I'm not shying away from it, but I know winning is winning. A win is a win. I'm watching it, and you know what I mean. I'm happy, and I'm somewhere hoping PT's happy too. You know, but yeah, keep all of these others about Dylan Harper. And again, I got nothing bad to say about him. I'm just saying we winning right now. Like, what's he going to do that Schroeder's not doing? Like, compare him to Schroeder. Like, who would you? What's his NBA comparison? Let's start there for the fans that don't watch college basketball. PT, talk to us.
You talking about Dylan?
Yeah.
Dylan Harper.
It's
What you do? You call him by his first name? You know what I'm saying? That's your cousin on your mama's side.
I feel like I've been watching him since he was a little kid, you know. But
Oh, okay.
but yeah, nah, like when you have a kid in basketball, you get immersed. You know what I'm saying? Especially New York City, New Jersey, tri-state area ball. Um, but first, happy Thanksgiving to all of y'all. My amazing and beautiful wife. Uh, she did her fucking thing today. Now she's trying to distract me. She did her thing and put it
Thankful
down in
for
the kitchen.
family. Thankful for family.
For sure, for sure. Thankful for family. And on this topic, yo, Dylan is like if you mixed James Harden with if you mix James Harden with the side. Well, nah, I wouldn't say Cade. Cade is the wrong person. I like if you mixed James Harden with someone who has a little bit more length, because he's 6'6", 6'7", and he can pass, he can score, and he actually plays decent defense. He's the type of kid that you could put at the top of your franchise. He's never gonna embarrass you. Comes from two good parents. His mom played ball. His father played ball. Obviously on a high level for the Bulls. And you know, this is a he's a no brainer pick, man. Like He's a future all-star
So
for
you
sure.
you so okay. So just for fit for the Nets, you got him over Coop. You got him over Cooper Flag and you
I
know
Thanks.
for for fit, he's gonna fit anywhere he goes, but he's especially gonna fit with the Nets because
yeah
he's a he's gonna fit really well next to Cam. He's bigger. He's got size. He distributes the ball. He's a natural ball distributor. And if you put all the defense, if you double Cam, then he's gonna eat you alive. So yeah, I think, but I think Yegor fits the Nets better. Like they're both fits, but for what the Nets need, like a point guard,
yeah.
not a scoring point guard. They they need a they need someone more like Yegor than uh uh Dylan.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. All of us don't know who you talking about. Or who you talking about exactly?
Yegor Demin is a 6'9" point guard, 6'9" point guard out of BYU. Before BYU, under these new rules, he was able to go to a championship, win a championship, two of them as a matter of fact. And then because he was only 18 years old when he won, he was able to not even transfer, but get into BYU to play 1 year, and he's killing over there. Like he's having double doubles
Yeah,
almost
no,
every night.
I could, to add to that, PT. Yeah, I seen his highlights. He do hoop, and he's aggressive, and you gotta respect everything he do, cause he could drive and kick, or he'll go straight to the basket. So
He
he's
spaces
a
the
tough
floor.
guard. You know what I'm saying?
He
I didn't
space.
see money. I didn't. I think I seen maybe one or two of his defensive highlights, but it was
Mhm.
more offensive highlights than defense. What about his defense?
His defense is great because of his size. He's able to move his feet. He got that European. I don't have no choice. I have to play defense type of instruction. He's raised in an academy and at Real Madrid. So he's been a pro for a long time. He's just playing college ball right now, which
All
is
right, so
weird.
but
But
where do you think he fall at though, as far as picks? Like, cause I've seen him. I
I
think he
think
was 7 on the board.
he's top five. He's top five now.
He's top
Now
5 now. Okay.
because he's jumped ahead of Nolan Traore. He's jumped ahead of VJ Edgecombe. He's in the top four. He's in the top four for sure, if not top five. I don't even see who would go ahead of him. It's going to be a combination of Cooper, Ace, Dylan, and Demeen.
All right, so PT, let the fans hear how your perspective on coaching. The value of coaching on a championship roster is, for one, answer this question is Jordi Fernandez going to be the head coach that's going to lead us to a championship? One, two. How much do you value a coach in the put in on the journey to winning the championship?
Yo, it's your show. But if you mind, can I answer that in reverse order?
Uh, yeah, bro.
So the second question, your is a little bit more complicated than the first. Like, let- you know what? I'm gonna answer the first one. Yes, you need a coach like Yordi. You got to get that right. If you don't get that right, um, if you don't get that right, your whole franchise falls apart. The challenge is they're not helping Yordi. Jordy has to have players. Jordy has to have talent. If you can have a coach that has talent, if I mean that is a great coach that can, make elevate players, make them do well. But if you don't have talent, that coach can go so far and then he'll fail. So if they just leave Coach Jordy out here with this type of talent, letting him overachieve, he's gonna fail at the end because you need you. This is a talent based league. To get further, you're gonna need talent, And what they'll probably end up doing, because they're not good at tanking, is they'll bring in free agents, superstars, and unfortunately for Jordy, he's gonna clash with them because right now he can rule the team with an iron grip. Right now, nobody tells him what to do. Everybody listens. Right now, you start bringing in free agents. Now you start bringing in superstars, egos. Just like I predicted the last time, that you don't have the right people in place to operate that way. So because they're not following a plan, a script, and neither and Yordi's a little bit because of that, but I don't. It won't be successful if he doesn't have talent. Put it that way. It's gonna go bad, and I've seen this a million times. It feels like in New York City.
Okay, so when you say don't have talent, you can't be talking about Tyrese Martin, the sniper from wherever he from.
He's
You can't be hold on. You can't be talking about Jalen Wilson, who was a dog in college. I mean, of course, you're not talking about Cam Thomas. I mean, you can't be talking about Noah Clowney. So when you say we don't got no talent, I mean, who are you talking about? Like, let's be specific. I don't
no,
think Keon Johnson should be the backup point guard for the championship roster if that's what you're asking. But let's get to it. Let's get
guys.
to the players that's going to be part of the championship roster, and like talk to me, man. What's going on?
None of these guys is good enough to be a part of a championship roster. Like, this is not a good team, Breezy.
What?
These is journeymen trying too hard. You know what I mean? Like,
All right, so okay, let's look at the last championship team, respectively, the Boston Celtics, and
get out.
let's look at their bench, right? Let's look at their bench. What they got? Two. They got Pritchard and Derek White that can score the ball on their own, right? They got two shot creators off of the bench. Do we got two shot creators off of the bench?
No, you
Okay.
don't. You don't have someone like Pritchard.
Okay. Okay.
You definitely don't have anybody like Kristaps Porzingis,
He don't
Jalen
count.
Brown, what's the other homie named Tatum. You know what I'm
Hold on.
saying? Like,
What you think about Noah Clowney? Because I don't like where this is going. Because I got Noah Clowney part of a championship roster, bro.
yeah, I like Noah Clowney. He could be a starter on the team
But
if you got.
let's talk about Noah Clowney for a second. If he could if
Good.
he could if he could knock down the three ball the way he did the last game he played, right? Respectfully, the last game he played, not just in totality, just the last game he played, right? If he could play like that and play the other side of the ball, because I see him get like a block and a half, 2 blocks, and he alter shot.
He's a
Like
complimentary piece.
again, I'm not saying he should start, but to say I'm talking, and remember, I'm talking about the bench. I'm
Hmm.
talking about the bench. Okay, so let's get to it. Is Drew Holiday to Dylan Harper? Is there NBA comparison there or no?
Yeah, but you're not getting Dylan Harper. Like, we're not in the zone right now.
Nah, don't do
Record
that.
wise
Don't
for
do
that.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We was 13-10, and then we was 32-50, bro. I think that y'all take it. Y'all going to like slow down. It's
They're,
just,
they're,
just slow down.
that first of all, that was very they got really really lucky and got up to that pick. You could be picking in 11, 12, 13 uh with this record. There's like that's the thing. It's like you can't expect that you're gonna get Dylan if Jordy gonna keep winning. This is the answer in the question that you have. He's gonna win some games, but if he doesn't have talent, if he doesn't have top end talent, when teams start noticing, oh, these dudes is trying, and they start really playing, and we're somewhere close to the playing. We put ourselves in a bad position because we skipping steps.
I think that's speaking of skipping steps. I think that's jumping to conclusions. You say you're skipping steps, but that's jumping to conclusions. Like again, the whole thing with me saying 13-10 and 32-50 is the whole fact of it, the whole fact of the matter, without a debate and opinion. And at the end of the day, I want to. We also agree that part of this season was player development. It's just we didn't think they would be this good in that process. Is that fair to say? In the player development process, we did not think they would be this good. Start this well, play this well, this fast. Is it fair to say that?
Of course, that's exactly what happened. It's just
So what about the player development side? You gotta want to see some of these players look good, and I don't. How do you say that none of these players should be part of the championship roster? I'm asking your list. Who's the guys
maybe
that you think that should be a part of this championship roster
so.
going into next
Cam
season?
Cam could be Cam could be our shooting guard of the future. Um, Clowney could be a stretch four, even though they play him as a five most of the time. Um, but that's it. I mean, it's. I don't even think like Claxton definitely is not our center of the future. Not on the championship team. Um, uh, Williams, Zaire Williams, he's a good player, but you want him off the bench. You don't really want him as a starter on a championship team. I I mean, I think that's it. Like you got to get the rest of the talent on the team. These are
Okay.
journeymen. Like especially what
So hold on, but no, hold on. Let's get it. Hold on. You named three players, right? You named Clowney. You named Clowney, Cam Thomas, and who?
and it's actually four. It's Zaire
Fire.
and Jalen Wilson. You need those are
Okay, you
those are
named.
the four
All right,
people.
all right, all right. So it's only like a 10-man rotation. I just wanted to hear you say that because I wanted to ask Ice the same question because I want to see if we're not on the same page, where are we exactly, and what we agree and what we don't. You know what I mean? So Iceman, talk to. You heard PT four. Get it don't have to be full. Ice. Just tell me how many players make it to the championship roster that's on the roster right now.
I'm probably with the same as PT. You know what I mean? Like as far as that, the same players, probably the same players. You know what I mean? Same exact players. You know what I mean? Like Martin, my guy Tyrese, he probably won't be here. He probably end up on another team or something. I mean,
Mhm.
somebody that needs that type of shooting off the bench or something like that. But
Why not us? Why not us though? But how you not gonna advocate for Tyrese Martin? I can't let you do that, Ice man. How
nah,
you
I advocate for him right now because he's at the end of the bench and I know what he could do. But as far as how this team is how this teams look right now and as far as how the roster is, there's a reason why he's not playing because there's an overlap of that style. Like I said, he's like almost like a Cam Johnson, right? But you already got Cam Johnson. And if you replace Cam Johnson with an Ace Bailey, you know what I mean? Then you would need another Cam Johnson on the bench, but I don't think it's him because Cam Johnson's more like 6'8".
hold on?
And
Yeah. But hold on. You don't want to have Tyrese Martin. Let Cam Johnson get traded because if that happens, let Tyrese Martin get those minutes until Ace Bailey get here. That's the tanking team that I want, right? Yeah, right.
You
I mean,
you
don't both
can't
so both.
you can't get Ace with this record. You
Bro,
not
it's
getting
9-10. It's not an
you
NFL schedule, bro. It's a 82 game season. You
nah.
keep
Jordy's
saying that.
hard.
Like, why you keep saying that? Like, there's 82-19. You know how many more games I don't feel like doing the math in my head right now, bro. That's just a lot more games. I think 63.
Nah, I mean, there's 82
63
games,
more
of
games left.
course, but I'm. You see what Jordy's doing? He's ahead of schedule, and he's gonna be picking more like in the 10, 11, 12 range. I mean, the success is success. It's just it's messing with how to get talent.
Yo, somebody got to mute up. That audio crazy.
Oh, you hear that? Let me see. Hold on. Do y'all hear something now?
no, you good.
Yeah, nah, it's better.
Yeah, my fault. I had the heat on, yo. It's cold out here, yo. But nah, yeah. What we got? I heard you guys was talking about what? Yeah,
Now
camp.
I was giving my perspective on it and all of that, but basically it's about if we go into next year, what players make it on the championship roster? Who would you want to see? You know what I mean? Because again, I don't think you're supposed to just start from scratch. You just no players from this
I
season going to next season. Like
I agree.
somebody going. So we asking what players do you think should be on that roster?
Oh, damn, Breezy. That's a tough question, man. Because all these players are playing so good. Um, I don't know, man. Like that Martin, what's that kid that just went crazy for 30 points?
Tyrese Martin, my guy, Tyrese Martin.
Tyrese Martin. He's been playing good. It's like, bro, I don't even know because I feel like one of them gonna have to go. All of them. I don't know, Breezy. That's a tough question, man. I never had a tough question like this. You would have told me this last year, I would have gave you an easy answer, but everybody's playing so good. I don't know what Jordy's giving these guys in the locker room. I don't know what. I don't know, bro. I don't.
Flintstone vitamins, bro. Flintstone vitamins.
That's
Um,
it's something, man. That's a tough
yeah.
question. You would have asked me last year, it would have been easy. But I guess if I had to pick on top of my head, it would be Clanley, the Cam Thomas, Williams, Zaire Williams. I think he's a good defender. The other, Jerry Wilson. So I will stick with that because I haven't seen enough sample size from the other kid, even though he scored 30 points. I had to see more. You know what I mean? That could just probably be. But so far, I like his defense, though. His defense is solid. Because he was solid even with the Suns game, too. He was locking players down. So, but I got to see more. I'm not going to get overhyped with that 30 points, even though it was impressive.
That's
All
the
right, my
thing. Like
fault.
you need so much more on top of that. Like we, if you look at these teams that are competing, like the Cavs, they have
So hold on. Go ahead, PT. Go ahead.
they the Cavs have their superstar in what's his name, and then they have Garland, Mobley, right? We don't even have those those level players just yet. And then they have Jarrett Allen playing center for them. Like the Nets are far in talent. We just might have the best coach in the league. Like he's gonna win Coach of the Year.
Yeah,
Um,
man. Hold
but
on. Let me ask
I
you
don't
this.
know.
So let me ask you this: why are we the favorites tomorrow? We got to go to Garfield after this. Shout out to Garfield. Why are we the favorites versus Orlando tomorrow, bro? Like, what's happening?
It's because Pablo's hurt.
But I think when you say we don't I don't believe that though. I feel like we just need one plug-in player that can change the whole. Because I honestly feel like we have a lot of talent. We just need that player like. I feel like we all have solid players, but we need a superstar.
Who's the next Jason Tatum?
You said who's the next Jason Tatum?
Who's the Nets version of who gets the Nets to that a player that's on that level?
I get that. I get what you're saying, but
Or
I want to
like,
use this example, right?
and then
I personally
you
feel
should just
okay.
see how
So hold on,
far it
hold
can
on.
go down their
Before we
roster.
go, because hold on, the Celtics wasn't the only championship. I feel like we got a similar version of the Nuggets. This is what I mean by the Nuggets. We have Cam Johnson. The way Cam Johnson is playing, he could be a Bobby Porter. The way Cam Thomas is playing, and I'm not saying they're not in that level yet, because we know. But the way Cam Thomas is playing, he could be the point guard. Now we just need a Jokic. That's what I'm saying. I feel like we're not far away. That's what I'm saying. We need a player that could be above that. But I
This
feel like we're not
this
far away when it goes to these talented players, man.
you think all right? So Cam Murray,
Yes.
right? Cool. Who's our
Oh yeah,
KCP?
yeah.
That's
Who's
KCP.
our
That's
who's
I
our
would say
Michael
Stru.
Porter
No, no,
Jr.?
I want to say Schroeder because KCP is a savage. But I feel like we're not far off, bro. I
Like
honestly, generally, if you take Jokic off that team right now, I think we competitive. And we might beat them if we could just get a Jokic type S player. I think we did. I
how
think we
how
did.
how do they do that?
That's to the draft, of course. You know what I
Because
mean? But that's
and
what I'm saying.
and
I
it's
don't
not
think.
just about the draft. It's about the fact that the new CBA penalizes you so badly that like look what happened this last summer. Good free agents were having to take the minimum because there's no middle anymore. It's the top end player, and then you got that second apron, which if you go over the second apron, you're paying so much in luxury tax, like never seen
Damn.
before
I
luxury
didn't.
tax. So how you build this team has to be intelligent. You have to be smart. You can't just go out there and sign free agents willy nilly. Even if you sign one, that's not enough. You need more stable pieces around them, and
Copy.
that's the challenge, man. That's the you know not to be a downer, but that's the issue.
Yeah. But I feel like we're not far away though. Personally, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's different. Yeah.
yeah.
It
Ivan, hold
feels
on. Let's go
close
to
because
go.
we got the coach. The coach usually dudes is trying to figure out the coach. We're lucky enough to have what is shaping out to be a top end coach.
But but
Yeah, I
even though
only
you
get
said
like
coach too,
4 for
personnel matters too.
Yeah,
Personnel
it was
matters.
only 4.
But go.
Yeah.
Of course, personnel. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah. Go
Yeah, we
ahead.
can
Go
hear
ahead.
you,
We was
brother.
trying to
We can
go.
hear you.
Go
Of
ahead,
course,
Garfield.
that matters, but I just think that
Nah,
this.
your audio not really good, to be honest.
Okay,
You
so then
gotta turn off YouTube in the background.
Yeah, it's like distorted.
right now, if I back up from it, is it better now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but the clarity of your words is not. It's hard to make out.
I'll just get a different mic. I'll come on at another time.
All right, cool.
So what Pod was saying, right? You damn near you got to look to what's the word I want to use? Upgrade on the players that you have, right?
Hmm.
Like Cam Thomas, it may be hard to upgrade on the Cam. So all right, so just say Cam is cool, right? But
Hmm.
then you see Claxton, you might want to upgrade. If we got Claxton is
Yeah.
good, can we upgrade on Claxton? Can we
Okay.
find a better? You know what I'm saying?
I
That's how
agree.
you gotta look at when you
I
go into
agree.
the draft, as what
I
PT
agree.
is saying, because
I,
you want to upgrade the roster to the point where you can get, you know what I'm saying, to that point where you draft a Tatum or a Brown, and then you know what I'm saying, all these players coming up, then you could go free agency like, all right, we missing this piece, or we need like someone like this, you know what I mean, on the
I agree.
roster.
I agree. Y'all make perfect sense. I'm just saying that if you take these players, star players, I like Brooklyn chances. So I'm just saying we need one player that could basically do it all. You know what I mean? That we could develop with the system. That's all I'm saying. But I could be wrong. It's just my observation. But I agree with you. I understand where you guys coming from. But yeah, that's all.
Yeah, it's like I don't mean to be a downer or nothing like that, especially on this wonderful Thanksgiving. My thing is just
But that's
my
how you
thing is
feel though,
just
Python. You gotta say how you feel. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what.
It's just I think I haven't I since I've been a Nets fan,
Mhm.
since they've been coming to they were coming to Brooklyn, 2011. I've been watching the moves that they made, and I feel like the fans haven't learned their lessons. Like we keep going this superstar shortcut route, and it burns us every time.
Right. You know why you feel that way though, Python? This is my observation. I could be wrong,
Hmm.
but because you've been a Brooklyn fan for a long time. Some of us are new, but you are actual. You know what I mean? Brooklyn
Yeah,
fan, riding for a long time. So I
yeah.
can say,
I would say that I was new too, like, cause I
okay,
I I made the change when they came here. I always liked them, as a
yeah,
almost like a novelty, because I'm one of those people that believes you root from where you from, like. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I have to suffer with the Giants. I have to suffer with some bad years with the Yankees.
yeah,
Even though we've had some good years, but this is my team. This is my home. So I'm gonna
yeah.
always, rep for my home.
I
And
feel the same way. I feel like I felt the same way because even like when James Harden, Durant, and Kyrie, they kind of brought me back here. But I like, I'm from New York, so I gotta just rep my home. Brooklyn is what it is. You know what I mean? So I feel the same. I understand for
yeah, nah,
sure.
but it's like we've tried it a couple different ways. I think it's time to try it some other way.
Copy. Yeah, yeah, for sure, man, for sure. But I personally, like I said, how the league is going, man. We very wing heavy. We got great defenders. I feel like we got more defenders than a lot of these teams. That's why keeping us in the sun game and gonna keep us in games. We just gotta get that guy that can do everything. You feel me? Like I personally feel like an Ace Bailey. Like you bring him here, Dylan Harper. And they move fast too. So I feel like
Yeah.
they can blend in with that youthful playing style, of Jordi Fernandez. Like I said, I know John hates me for this, but I'm not a crazy fan of Cooper Flag. I feel like Cooper. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just I feel like Ace will be able to plug in easily with the system for sure.
Yeah, nah. You get Ace, you get Cooper. You you're not gonna have a problem at all with that. Like he's gonna be a good player. You're still gonna have to go out and get your second flat out scorer. You need two, I believe. You need two threats out there because they'll take away one like they did, with Tatum in the
Good point.
playoffs.
Good point.
You know what I'm
Good
saying?
point.
So you need two killers out there. And but what was I gonna say? They
Yeah, but
they have
Dylan, but I think point guard is very important. That's why I was really looking at Dylan Harper because point guard definitely set the tone. We don't want people shooting crazy stuff. You know what I mean? And if point guard is a floor general. But I wanted to ask you, do you want to go for a center? Cause we talking about point guards and guards now. What do you guys? Ice, I want to get your opinion. What do you guys feel like we need more right now? Because we know the veterans won't be here long. A center, or like a Dylan Harper or a point guard. Like, what do you think is essential, or y'all feel like all three is essential?
Yeah, basically whatever. Like I said, whatever you could upgrade on if it's possible. You know what I'm saying? At your
Okay,
pick. Yeah,
copy.
if you can get a center that's 7'1", what is Mal you watch? Pod. If he like 7'1",
7-2.
250, and he's on a board, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Like why wouldn't you take that? You know what I
But
mean? Like you you
yeah,
you gotta take it.
Yo, my fellow Nets fans, happy Thanksgiving. I got to go for this second course with the family.
All right.
all right,
Yeah,
Wishing
sound
all
y'all
facts,
all the
all
best.
facts. Yeah,
yeah.
likewise, man. You know,
Y-
we here, PP.
Y'all talked about the Orlando game, yet, or y'all already discussed
Nah,
that? Okay.
nah, we were just talking. I was basically talking about do the fans like the we winning right now, and or should y'all just or we should just be hoping for the loss so we could get one of these top three picks.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, Breezy. The right answer is hoping for the loss. But my Brooklyn Nets fandom wants to like this win. I will tell you, there's two feelings I have. So,
yeah. But look. But what I'm saying is, all right. So like, say the inevitable happens and all of these players get traded, basically to break up this uh, and we never know what the potential of this team could be, right? That part hurt it too. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That
good.
part hard too, because it's not like this is the same roster. It looked like we was running it back without McCown Bridges, but it's something special. I'm getting that feeling too, like when we had that team with Kenny Atkinson, but it
Yeah,
felt a little different. It felt a little better. You know what I'm saying?
they love playing with each other, man. That energy. They love playing with each other. They're having a good time. They balling, man, and it's just crazy, bro. We like they said we the 10th offensive team. That's crazy. Like that's and even like you, it was I was watching and I'm not a knock on Nets. I don't agree with all their views most of the time. I would say only like 40% of the time. But they said something special, man. They say if you listen, because I did it too. The Sun broadcaster, even if you listen to the broadcast team, they'd be like, "Who are these Brooklyn Nets?" They even confused as we are. Like they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, nah, yo, they was like Ben Simmons. It was Tyrese Martin because you know they got the number 10 and
Yeah,
the number
yeah, yeah,
13.
yep. I
Yo,
was like,
that shit is funny as hell.
yeah, they confused, bro. They're like, hold on, this is the same team. Even with the Warriors, like the Warriors didn't even know what was going on because we were shooting threes on them back. Oh, we were shooting back threes. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, you could tell but I want to ask y'all guys. I know, Priest did not like this question. I keep
Yeah,
bringing this up. I know Leaf is here. I know
yeah.
Priest did not like
Actually,
this, but
right, Leaf, answer the question. Go ahead.
Claxon, man. Oh, go ahead, Leaf. Claxon. What you guys think about Claxon? The way why we play better without him? Am I tripping?
To answer that question, bro, I think we have a coach that knows how to adjust no matter what the situation is. I'll be honest with you, bro. Like whatever new players is gonna be here next year, I'm done worrying myself to death about what picks we gonna get and what this, that, and the third, bro. Like being the Nets fair this year, I don't think y'all really understand. We get to play both sides of the coin. One side, bro, if we win, we could celebrate that, and then the other side, if we just so happen to lose, we could just simply tell everybody we tanking, bro, which is the
Good point.
reality anyway.
We don't lose
So
regardless. That's good.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good
Well,
perspective, Leaf.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That is a good perspective. So I'm not worried about some people talking about we not getting Cooper, we not getting Ace, we not getting Dylan. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really care at this point because the only thing we really need is what we got already, and that's a coach. That's the reality of this team is the only thing we really needed all along was a coach. That's the only thing we really needed all along, and we seeing that with Jordi Fernandez, bro. Like obviously, bro, he didn't get a chance to up the levels in the standards and make the adjustments because most of what we lost to is Eastern Conference teams, but we lost to the best of the best of the best Eastern Conference teams.
Besides
It
the Knicks,
behaves.
the Knicks wasn't. I mean, they just got lucky or whatever.
We all listen. We gonna say what we gonna say, but we all knew the Knicks was gonna be at least met minimum top four in the East, which they are right now. That's number one.
And let's be honest with the Knicks. That first game, the ref said, "Hey, we gotta help."
Well,
Yo, they got the
yeah.
worst
The
defense in the
first game
league
was
right
that,
now.
but like so was the Nuggets game when they shot 48,000 free throws. So was the Atlanta Hawks game when they shot 47 free throws and Trey Young.
My-
Like here's the thing: if it's taking that to beat us, I'm one of them people that take moral victories, bro. Like I'm taking all of the moral victories because at that point, bro, that means if you got to hit all of them take all of them free throws just to beat a quote unquote tanking team, bro, then what does that really say about you?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, but I'm done worried about the future, like the future of the team. The future of the team is what the future of the team is already on our team, and that's Jordi Fernandez.
Right.
I
Right.
got
So I'm not worried about nothing no more, bro. Like I'm done worrying, bro. I'm playing both sides of the coin. One of the reasons why I'm really happy, bro, is because we stomped the mud hole in the Golden Fake Warriors, and we stomped the mud hole in the Phoenix Buns, bro. Like so, I'm cool. I'm like if we could get 2 wins off the Lakers, another win off the Suns, and another win off the Warriors, man, and then 2 more wins off the Knicks, bro, and then 2 more wins off the Celtics. I'm cool. In my
So, all
book, bro, that's
right,
a great season to me. I don't care who else
right.
we lose to.
very
So, all right.
interesting.
So, hold on. Just to go around the panel, shout the Leaf, subscribe to Leaf at Leaf
Yeah,
4788.
Leaf.
Yo, easy. I want to ask you kind of like something like the same question. Seeing what this team is, when seeing how you a big part of the reason you build up the confidence. What you say? If you believe it, this your team or no? Put 20 on it. And if we would have put 20 on that Phoenix game, yo, Nets fans would have came up. Now, this always going to be the woulda, coulda, shoulda based on what the potential is after these 19 games and the inevitable other trades happening for the veterans. Do you think that you could let go and just embrace the new team when the vets go if that happens, or would you have a regret like what this team could have been if we never broke up? Like how you feel about
I'm cool with whatever we doing right now. Like I said, I'm living in the moment right now, man. Don't stress out too much about it. Don't stress out, nigga. Poke your chest out, nigga.
Bars.
it?
Wow.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, nah, I'm with you though, Easy. I feel the same way, man. Happy Thanksgiving. I want to give everybody a space to say what they thankful for, especially today. Easy, talk to us, man. What you thankful for, bro? Talk to us.
Yo, man, like I'm gonna say it again, man. You already alluded to it, man. I'm happy and thankful for this team right now that we got right here. Yo, I know I hear everybody what they saying, man. I ain't saying nothing that y'all saying is wrong. Well, what I'm saying right here, right now. Yo, I dropped that 20 on that team and I won. You hear what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying right there. The money line was
I know
against
what I'm
us.
thankful for.
That money line was against us. I dropped that 20 on that team and I won. That's
Yo,
what I'm saying right here.
I want to ask y'all.
Talk,
Was y'all?
talk that talk.
I
Easy
want to ask you.
talking. And you was thankful for that, right? Easy. When that money came back, you was thankful for that.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact. Strong
I'm
20.
I'm thankful that I get to prove to basically 90% of Twitter that Steph is overrated like I knew he was.
Okay, 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 okay,
I'm
okay. No,
thankful
I
that we
no
get
no
the
no
Leaf.
no
Nah,
no no
we
I'm
no
not
no
gonna.
thankful
no.
that I get to prove that we can still
Come
stomp
on,
the hell out of Kevin
come
Durant.
on, Leaf. We're not gonna do that,
Hold
bro.
on, we
Okay,
gotta go to
I'm
John.
doing
We
that,
gotta go
bro.
to John. We gotta.
Yeah,
Taking
boy.
jabs, uppercuts, all of that. You better know
Oh, hold on.
you're
We
getting
gotta go
hit.
to John. John ain't saying
When Leaf
nothing
Diggy
yet.
come around, bro, you are a target, Jack.
Hold on. Shout out to John. He just joined the panel. Give us a quick commercial, John, just and then let us know what you're thankful for, man. As a Nets fan, man. Talk that.
No problem. First, I just want to wish you and all your family members a very happy, blessed Thanksgiving. It's been a great day, a fun feast all around. So hope everybody's having a blast. Guys, if you ever want to talk some fun basketball, you can follow me on my Twitter at OS91413John. I'm on the BK Hoop Show. I'm on Breezy Show, on Dylan's BK Network podcast. I'm everything BK Nets, and that's how it is.
Hey.
As far as being
Nothing but
thankful,
Nets.
yeah, and nothing but net scary, of course. Yeah, I'm very thankful for this team, just how they've shown great resiliency and fight this year. I think what's the best win of this season is that Coach Jordi has really taken all these players under his wing, and he's made coaching mean something in Brooklyn. It's ironic the last few years we've had coaches who are supposed to be player development type guys, and they never really showed an ounce of it. Jordi from the get go has shown he's going to invest in you, but you got to invest in yourself. And these guys, like I give Ice a shout out, Tyrese Martin, 30 points, 8 threes. I mean, the guy just had the best career game of his life because Jordy put so much time and effort in him, and that's such a special thing. Not many coaches have that type of technique or coaching ability. So shout out to Jordy for that. I think ultimately things will balance out. We'll get a top pick next year, and we're going to get some really good value for these vets. I think, like Easy says, don't stress it. Enjoy the wins. Enjoy the ride. And I will say this, though. I think before the decade is out, Brooklyn's going to be contending for a championship if we keep going the way we're going. And it's nothing but good Brooklyn vibes. So let's enjoy it. Brooklyn Familia all day.
Yeah, nah, thank you, John. I asked the panel earlier for four. I mean, not four, but just the players that should make the championship roster. If that's the direction we're going for us to, you know what I mean, get a high draft pick. We're not going to start at zero. So name what players you think should be part of the championship roster, if any, going into next season, from what you've seen thus far, which is only a small sample size, but let us know.
From what I've seen so far, definitely Thomas has made a great case. I know the injury thing, some people are worried it's going to hurt his contract value, but the Nets were like, 8-10, and he was a big part of that, buying to Jordy's system. I definitely think he's got a contract with his team. I hope Marks doesn't do anything crazy, but once we get through the deadline, Thomas should be fine. I definitely think Noah Clowney, Zaire Williams, and Jalen Wilson have really been the core of our bench, and
I agree.
I think what's so important this season, forget the starting core right now. You got to have a deep bench. The Nets will never be a serious championship team if we don't have a real depth of a bench we can rely on in certain matchups. I think all three of those guys have just given you the hustle, the grit, and everything you could want. So the three of them definitely should be on this team. And that's about it right now. I think everybody else is fair game. I think Claxton for the right price. I think Claxton can still help a team defensively. I just don't think he'll ever fit this team on offense. So I think Claxton, if we could get a good deal for him, let him go compete for a title wherever. And we have Thomas, Clowney, Zaire, and Wilson as a big part of a core. I definitely think those guys have earned their spots right now and will be a part of who we draft and how we build that core out. I definitely think those guys should stay.
I think we all consistent with that. But what about Tyrese Martin, man? What about Tyrese Martin?
Guys, see if he could do this 10 to 15 more times. Again, shout out to Ice. If he could do that, let him stay. But we got to see a larger sample size before I could say Martin could be on a contract with us. He's still under a two-way.
Because this team, remember they hold on. I just want to say this: whether it been Joey Harris or Allen Crabbe, this team always wanted a jump shooter that can knock down the long ball, right? So, is it Tyrese Martin? Can Tyrese Martin be what we wanted Joe Harris to be? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, the thing is,
I think so.
I think okay. So the small sample size,
respectfully.
Something I can't say about Tyrese Martin, right? With a small sample size, I could definitely. I'm not gonna say his shooting can last long, but something that he does have that joined the matches the team. He's a great defender. That's something I can't say. He locks down. Like even from the Warriors game, he was one of the reasons why we came back from the Warriors. Now, if he could keep up that shooting, Breezy, you got yourself a case. If he can shoot like that with more touches, we got to start asking ourselves about him because he already got it defensively.
Coach Jordy's a wizard. Let's just quote what it is. This guy turns spare parts into Rolls Royces, man. Only he can do it right now.
I would love to keep a lot of these players, bro. Like by the time we become a top team in the East or a top team in the league, but there is a reality that a lot of these niggas ain't gonna be here by the time we get there. So
Right.
I'm definitely in tune with that, bro. Like in tune with that being a reality, bro. So I mean, whatever. Like I said, bro, I'm ready for whatever, bro. When Cam Thomas went down for 4 weeks, I had my moment of clarity already, bro, with this team. Dylan has not. PT has not, bro. Like, and I hope they don't end up like Claude Smith or Big Priest being out around here for decades, bro. Like, and just growing gray hairs, man, and just wishing that the Nets was gonna be something, bro. Like, I'm not. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I know when it's gonna happen, and I'll see it, and then I acknowledge it. But right now, I like the way that we playing in the Jordi
I,
Fernandez era,
I
and
agree
I'm
with
appreciating
Leaf.
that.
I agree with Leaf. My thing is, like I said, of course I want to
Right,
win,
right,
right?
right.
Of course I want to win. Everybody knows I want my team to win or whatever. But the brand of basketball we playing is so much freaking fun, yo. Like this is what I call basketball. Like, and I think the reason why Jordy can come in, he brought a new, not new, but he brought a new style. Like that's why I appreciate Steve Kerr because even though he's older, he brought a new generational style. I love coaches that's coming in open minded. Jock Vaughn did not come in open minded. Gray Pop kind of set the tone how basketball should be played. Everybody should get touches. It doesn't matter your level of basketball because if you get a touch, you're gonna want to play defense. That's just common sense. Nobody want to play. That's what Claxton be complaining. Like, give me the ball, please.
He
If you
needs to
want to
play
get the best,
defense this season.
if you want to get the best out of your players, everybody needs to get touches. Everybody does. That's just basketball 101 common sense.
Yeah.
That is a fact, and definitely with a team that's hungry enough, like this roster, with guys that's trying to make a name for themselves and trying to get paid and trying to get money. I mean, I didn't ignore what Dylan said, but at the same time, I didn't really like it. Don't really matter to me anymore because at the end of the day, this team is going to go in the direction that it's going to go. And just not to tell fibs on this podcast before I pass the mic, we only did the superstar route realistically one time, and that was with Kevin Durant, bro. Like that KG shit. KG was old when we got him. Paul Pierce was old when we got him. Joe Johnson was never a real superstar in this league, and Darren Williams was never a real superstar in this league. So we only went the superstar route one time, bro. And that was at a time when everybody was doing it. If Kyrie don't get hurt, bro, that team wins it all, hands over fist, and
And
we all
we
know it.
so quick to forget, Leaf.
Right,
That's
but
what I'm
Injuries
that's
does
saying.
matter. Injuries does
right,
matter.
but that's just it too. You want sustainability and longevity. We have never hit sustainability with this team.
But
It's always like a
John,
roller
we
coaster
get that,
ride.
but
No, but
Leaf is
Ivan, can I
trying to.
just say this? I get what he's saying, but it's also like we've been on a roller coaster ride with this Brooklyn team really since they came to Brooklyn. It's like I'd rather have a year of just stability where things are being built the right way. I definitely think right now this is the first time I really see a system being built on this team. I mean,
But
these guys
John,
believe in each other.
the truth is all luck too. Luck, skill, good coaching, personnel. It's all luck to win a championship. It's basically how it goes. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just the
but
truth.
here's the
Look
fun
at
thing
middle.
about
Look, for
but
example, when the
Ivan.
Bucks, hold on, when the Bucks won, right, when they beat us, Middleton was a big part of that, and Middleton was never the same because of his health.
Mhm.
It just health is part of it, bro. They tell you basketball players will tell you all the time, health matters. It is what it is.
Right,
It's
but you
really
know what
luck.
the fun thing about this team right now, since we're in this new CBA era, we actually have all the cards in our hand right now. We can build this team up exactly how we want to build it. The only thing is, can Sean Marks not go for the first thing that's available? Can he go for the piece that actually wants to be on this team, that actually wants to recruit good talent, that wants to build good habits? Because Jordy right now has the system in place. He's got the program, but we need people that want to rally around him, not try to control the
But
way this team goes when bad
John,
things happen.
I get that.
That's got
I'm
to
just saying.
change.
I get what you're saying. I'm just rebut. I mean, you entitled. I'm just telling you why. We kind of think differently.
Hmm.
I'm just saying personnel matters, man. Personnel definitely matters. Like I said, I think these players kind of match how Jordy want to play. That's why I'm
Hmm.
kind of curious how would Sharp match. I think Sharp should be. I'm. That's what my. I could be wrong. Like I said, had bad takes before, and I'm gonna continue to have them. But I'm curious how Sharp is gonna fit in because Claxton haven't been fitting in the system.
Sharp fits the system because he's a rebounding machine. He can shoot the three. He may not be as quick on defense always, but he improved on everything last season before he got hurt. If we trade Claxton hypothetically, I'd be more open to give Day run that contract. But if we keep Claxton, Dayron, unfortunately, would have to
We
be a
gotta, we
piece.
gotta, we gotta,
But
we gotta
unfortunately,
see it first. We gotta see it. I
right,
know people
right.
high
And we will
on
see, and
Tar.
we will see it. We will see it. I think Dayron's going to make an immediate impact just with his rebounding. Like that's going to be so huge for us, especially on offense. I just wonder though if Claxton doesn't get dealt. Unfortunately, Dayron might have to be attached to a Cam Johnson, a Dorian Finney-Smith, because
Yeah,
there
that's
are teams right now that need a backup center. There are a lot of teams that don't have a good center, and Dayron would be a good asset there. So it could go either way with Dayron.
I'll be honest with you, John. I don't know what teams need anymore because if you really look at it, bro, this CBA to me is all about the teams that have longevity with their core
Hmm.
rosters. You
Right.
know, like it's not a lot of teams making too many crazy trades and flipping the rosters anymore, like the old CBA. Like when LeBron, which could just flip the whole damn roster and turn the team upside down, and then be like, "All right, I don't want these niggas no more. I'm out." Or KD,
I'm
or
so
KD, I
glad
don't want
you.
them niggas. I'm out. Or Kawhi, I want them niggas.
Well,
I'm out.
yeah.
Like, well, I'm gonna finish by saying this. I think that the real reason why I don't want nobody to get traded is because I look at I look at the luxury Cam Thomas had at the age of 19 coming on this team
Hmm.
the year, like literally a couple of months after we had lost to the Milwaukee Bucks in the second round in the playoffs, and being at the and having veterans like Kyrie Kyrie and Kevin Durant at his disposal. My thing is that it's young players on this team currently right now learning from the older players on this roster. We talked about it many times, bro. Jalen Wilson is picking up
Right.
some things from Dorian Finney-Smith, and some things from Cam Johnson. Tyrese Martin is already picking up a lot of some things from Cam Johnson, bro. How to move off the screens and shit. It's a whole bunch of things that these young players is picking up on, bro, as they go along. Like the young centers, Clowney is not getting through himself. He learning how to pick up his pace and pick up the game, and he's learning that through Clax. Clax has been in the league 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
and, like him and Clax is in tune, bro. Like you looking at Struder, a lot of guys is learning from Struder, bro, how to play with pace and do little things on the court with the ball. So I don't really want nobody to go. I mean, I'm top.
Is that me or is that Leaf?
No, it's Leaf, Leaf.
Oh shit, damn dog. You going Megatron right now, big dog. You going Megatron.
Leaf, drop off and come back on. Breezy will post a link for you. But no, but just to bounce off what Leaf said, I agree. I think what's so great is the vibes have been pretty great this season. I mean, there was a little clip after yesterday's game where Zaire and Johnson are like, get the water bottles for Tyrese. And then he comes in, start dousing them, celebrating. And one of the assistant coaches says, now they know who you are. Like, this team definitely has a chip on their shoulder. Nobody wants to lose. Jordy wants to win, but he also wants to do it the right way, not win to just win, but get better every time. I think that's great, and these guys are learning. But we also have to remember it's a business too. At the end of the day, these vets are not long-term pieces a part of a championship window, but what they are valuable pieces to help you get a top prospect that you can pair with a Cam Thomas that can get you further down the line. We have all the assets in front of us. Like getting rid of these vets and breaking up this core, it hurts a bit because it could be a what could have been. But at the end of the day, we kind of know what it would be if we keep this team together, a first round play-in, first round playoff exit. And it's like, that's fine. You know, we made a point. We got to the playoffs with talent that nobody said could do it. That's something to look back on. But if you want to win long term in the future, you got to trade these vets to get yourself a top prospect. And that's not going to make us weaker. It's going to make us very stronger. So I think we're on a great trajectory. It just comes down to when Marks is going to make these decisions. And I think everybody wants to come talk to us now about all these vets. Like, we're going to be the main team all these teams are going to be making offers for. So we're in a great position right now. These wins are just building the values up of the pieces that we don't see long term on our team. So I think we'll be on a great trajectory right now. And I think we're probably going to get one of the Rutgers guys. I don't see Cooper right now just because there's so many teams botting out for him. But I definitely see Ace or Harper as a part of our future. One of those guys could be a true homegrown New York prospect, which would be great marketing for us. So that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, yo, hold on. I'm gonna close out soon. I didn't even know the stream would be this long. But let's get into the precap for tomorrow night game. We're gonna start with Iceman. What you think happens tomorrow, man? Talk to us. And Paul and 8 RSL. I thought we was the favorite. The Orlando Magic is the favorite by 4. But talk to us, Iceman. What you think happens tomorrow night?
I know we're gonna play tough. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play them tough. It all depends on who's available and who's playing. I don't know who's playing yet. If my guy Tyrese Martin is playing again, I hope he do the same goddamn thing again. You know what I'm saying? Because he is capable of doing that. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times in multiple games. He's capable if he get the opportunity or not. But yo, I don't know. Orlando's tough, man. Orlando always play us tough. They always give us trouble. They don't have Paulo. So shit. And we might win that game. I just say that. We might win that game, bro. Yeah.
Is that me or am I here? Everybody good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
easy. You want to go next, easy, and then I'll go.
So what's the game tomorrow? What's the game?
Magic and Nets, mid-season tournament game. I think this is our last one. I think.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that might be a little tough right there. That might be a little tough. That might be tough right there.
Yeah.
That might be tough. Oh shit. Ooh shit.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on, y'all.
Hold
Easy.
on. Is it
I'm
at
a,
Orlando or is it at Brooklyn?
nah, it's in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
No Paulo though. Yeah.
Goddamn. Yeah, we might lose that game. Black Friday, I'm not gonna lie. Niggas might not be all the way focused, yo. I'm not gonna lie. A lot might be happening that
You'll
game.
be doing some shopping tomorrow before the game.
I might have felt a little bit different if it was in Orlando, but it's at Nah, son. A lot is going on that day in Barclays, yo. All that. I don't feel good for our team. I don't
Yo,
know.
you been. I don't want to go against Easy, man, because he was right that the whole West Coast, you know.
All
I
right.
don't know, man. It might be tough, man.
It's sad. I don't want to say we lose in the Barclays, but that might happen today. But if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be happy about it. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be happy about this shit right here. But yeah, I don't feel too good about this. They've been playing well. I ain't gonna lie. They've been playing well. I ain't gonna lie. That shit tough. That shit
I
tough.
I think we pack them up. I think we pack Orlando up. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Shit.
Okay.
Like just off of the strength that Jordy don't play that. Jordy not a clown. He don't play around.
Hey yo.
Like
Whoa, Breezy, we do some music for Jordy. Let's go. Let's get that Jordy album.
I got that from 11 Color, man. That's
Hey
too
guys, I'm gonna head out. I think it's gonna be a fun game tomorrow, regardless, and let's keep bringing that culture. Fun show, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, all right?
Word, likewise. Word, but yeah, on a closeout, I'm gonna say yeah. I think we're gonna compete. I think we win. I think the energy for the fans that's gonna be there because it's sold out. You can't even get tickets. Anything we do with the fans is going to be the sixth man. I think we win that game. I don't know if we beat them back twice in a row, but I think we win this first game back home at the Barclays. That's a fact. This is longer stream than I thought it was gonna be, man. Shout out to Iceman, Easy, John, everybody else that joined the panel. Shout out to the entire chat. Like I said, I'm thankful for y'all. I'm thankful for Easy, John, Ice, helping me grow the podcast. I'm thankful for all of the guys that subscribe and like and share. I'm thankful for all of the good times I had podcasting. So it's love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be back with more content tomorrow for sure. I'm gonna recap that game, but I don't know if I'll be back before that, but I might. I'm probably gonna be in the chat for the No Snooze Button show. Y'all doing that tomorrow?
I gotta get to you back on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta get back to you.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll probably watch it. You know what I mean? But when it do happen, and I know I'm tuning in, I'm thankful for that show for it being a hood CNN, keeping the folks privy to what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Big Ox Media. Shout out to Easy. Shout out to No Snooze Button. You know what I mean? Shout out to Iceman. Y'all know where to follow on that. Ice, just to get a quick commercial before we, you know what I mean? To the next one. On to the next one.
All right. You can follow me on Twitter Iceman Don, and you can follow my podcast on the Tip Off of Brooklyn Net podcast on YouTube. You heard?
Nah, yeah, facts. Oh, I heard. Facts. But yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for like, share, comment, and subscribing. And be thankful for what you have. You know what I mean? Try not to be upset at the things that we don't have, and be grateful for the people that you do have and the things that you do have. You know what I mean? The love and all the good stuff that you do have in abundance. So, next fans is the best fans. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.